Okay, good morning. How's everybody today? Uh, Not a lot going on because it seems like just a very quiet weekend news-wise. Um, there's some talk about a vice presidential candidate for Trump, which would be Tim Scott. I believe Tim Scott's an African American, and I think they're saying the reasoning behind that is that will take away the black vote from Biden. Well, my opinion of this whole situation is that there's a great possibility that Trump's going to get elected. I'm going to be around for maybe another 4 years or so. I don't know. Maybe only 4 months. Who knows? 78 years old. I'm not in the greatest of health. I got a lot of pain here and there and everywhere else. So, not sure about what's going to happen to me. Uh, you can't help a family that doesn't want to listen to you. So it's like talking to people. They don't want to listen to you. You waste your time, and I'm probably wasting my time every time I get on here and start talking to people. But I will tell you this: you should take a look at Germany back in the '30s when Hitler took power. And when did the people actually realize that they were screwed? Was it after they started losing battles in World War II? Was it before they lost any battles? When did they decide? I knew the Jews knew it right away because they were getting killed. I'm talking about the rest of the population. You see, Trump is doing exactly what Hitler did. And you people aren't, and I guess people don't read history books anymore. And I'm not sure that when I read history back in high school that the political implications and everything were rightfully explained to me. But anyhow, I found them later reading on my own because I didn't take history in college. You have to understand that things are bad. They were people were upset that they lost World War One. The military was upset that they lost World War One. So Trump came in and blamed the Jews for it, the losses of World War One. People said, "Okay, that's good. We have somebody to blame besides our own leaders and our own stupidity." And then, as time went on, they realized that Trump is not. I'm not Trump. Hitler's not a very good man. And he's going to destroy. We're going to be in big trouble. After the celebration of the first few victories and everything like that. We're the greatest country in the world. We're the most powerful thing that this and this. Well, we're going to start into this situation where Trump is blaming immigrants, and we're not going to get out of that. And we're not starting off as the greatest power on earth. There's 2 or 3 other countries out there that can compete with us, and depending on whether they pick sides or not. If there's a nuclear war, there will be no winners, only losers, and we'll have to start all over, and the world will have to start all over again. And I don't know whether they can. I don't know whether there are people out there that can talk to each other. Survival is based upon the fact that you have 2 choices. You want to survive as an individual, very simple. Anybody comes near you, kill them. That's it. You're gonna defend yourself and your rights no matter what. And I think that's a lot of what Trump's people do. They're individualists. They're not party people. Then you get the second outcome of how to defend yourself is to get together in groups, with similar mind thoughts. This causes war. This usually doesn't end well. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But the people don't maintain the respect and don't maintain the what am I looking at? The ally type situation, you know, forever. People say, well, we don't need them anymore. You know, why should we, you know, give them this or give them that? You know, we're better now. We've learned our lesson now. You know, we know how to fight now. Well, maybe you do and maybe you don't. Like I said, if it's a nuclear war, you're just going to sit there and watch yourselves die. If you're lucky. If you're not lucky, you'll watch yourself die from the radiation poisoning of the world's air supply. But the third way of actually surviving is a sincere attitude about everybody else's future, caring about other people. You know, there's always something, you know, a united front. You know, that's what they think World War II is all about. That's not a true united front. Those were situations where we went up against other people, and we had some allies for a while, and then we went and, you know, our strongest allies after World War II were the people that we defeated. What's going to happen with Trump, and if he wins, and what's going to happen to the American people? I think it's more about what's going to happen to the world. You know, Putin sees this Trump as Putin is taking advantage of Trump's chaos theory, and I'm not sure that's the actual chaos theory of what he's doing. But by creating all this chaos and dissension amongst the ranks in the United States, Putin's in a very good position right now. You know, I'd be surprised. I should say I wouldn't be surprised if he got invited to the inauguration of Donald Trump, and that XI and even little Kim, get invited to that. Based upon the fact that Trump will be saying, I'm going to make deals, this is the way you do it, you know, we're going to have peace, don't worry about it. Well, somebody should ask Trump what he was planning to do with all those documents that he stole, especially the ones that said classified, and what other information he had that he might be willing to trade for a hotel in Moscow or something else, you know, for his own personal benefit, because that's all really Trump's about, is his own personal benefit. If you think he believes in this country, you're crazy. He doesn't believe in this country. Listen to what he's saying. If you believed in this country, you'd have a respect for the rule of law. You wouldn't be going around saying it's a partisan. If you're going to go say it's a partisan deal now, then look at the Supreme Court. He appointed those people into the Supreme Court. Okay? Biden didn't do it. Obama didn't do it. Nobody else did it. Trump did it. Okay? So there's a problem, and you can't get your problem solved peaceably. It's Trump's fault. I mean, he's disrupted this country in ways that he's divided this country in ways that the Civil War couldn't divide it. You know, I mean, the Civil War was divided basically upon race. He's trying to divide us on other issues. You know, everything. He just doesn't want us to agree on. He doesn't want the United States public to agree on anything. Okay, that's constant flow of chaotic information, false information, you know, and look at the look. If you're an anti artificial intelligence guy, as I am to a degree, and you look around and see what's going on and what they're starting to use artificial intelligence for, and we're not the only country that's doing that. You'll see that there's another danger coming. It has nothing to do with humanity. It's an anti-humanity danger, okay? I know I sound stupid sometimes because I can't, I have trouble with my thinking processes and getting the word what I want to come out my mouth, come out. But I think I have a little common sense once in a while, you know, and I believe scientists. I have the greatest respect for people with a genius IQ. My brother had a genius IQ. He lacked a little bit of common sense every once in a while, but he was a genius, you know. So I don't really understand. I get upset when I watch people do stupid things, you know. I told you, when I tended bar, the people I worked with would come, because I was the oldest guy in the place, would come to me and talk to me about things, because people did that. I'm an easy person to talk to, apparently. I don't think I am, but other people think I am. I'm not that easy anymore, because I just don't want to get bothered by it. But, and you give advice, and you sit down, and you give advice, and if you looked at it from a logical point of view, my advice was sound, without any benefit to me. It was sound for them, that particular individual. And the next day they'd either get, you know, go to jail or whatever, you know. And I know several people that thought they were smarter than everybody else and didn't want to listen to anybody, including me, and they ended up in jail because of stupid shit, you know, not because they got ratted out by somebody or anything like that. They were just plain stupid. And I think there's a lot of that in politics right now. I sit and I watch these guys and I listen to them. I listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, here's an example of somebody I don't think is very smart, but thinks she's very, very smart. And she's hungry for stardom, I guess you could call it. You know, she wants to be, I think she wants power, which I don't think is something anybody in the right mind, even in the wrong mind, will give her too much of at this stage of the game. But she's just, they call it narcissism, you know, because she's interested in promoting herself so much. And it's not her, and she's doing it, and people say, well, she's not talking about herself. She's talking about this part, the Republican Party, Democratic Party. She's talking politics. No, she's getting her face in the news where she wants it to be, you know. She likes the notoriety of it. You know, I can't even say that word. But it's not helping her. You know, I mean, there's two kinds of popularity in the world: notoriety in the world, good and bad. She's getting all this bad shit, but she loves it. You know, she thinks she's the greatest ally of Donald Trump ever. All right, and I don't think Trump cares one way or the other, because what she does is she helps create that chaos that he thrives on. You know, and I keep telling you, Donald Trump is one that loves chaos for one reason. Watch this hand, okay? This one's down here, stealing you blind, okay? Taking away your rights. And convincing you it's for your own protection, okay? That's what they blame Biden about with the gun laws, okay? That if you take away, you're taking away their rights, and you're not trying to help them in any way. You're trying to take away their defense mechanisms. All right, your greatest defense mechanism is this thing right here. It's called a brain. You know, and I think sometimes they should use it. Well, I'm going out to lunch with my family today to celebrate some birthdays and whatnot, and tomorrow I'm going shopping. I'm not sure where we're going, but we'll probably be leaving fairly early and might be gone most of the day. So you won't see me in the morning tomorrow anyhow, all right? So if you do happen to watch this video and you do happen to follow my videos, then you won't see me tomorrow morning, but you will see me sometime tomorrow. In the meantime, it's Sunday. Do what you gotta do. Have a great day.